Hi guys. Okay, so the last section for this week, 5.4, the cosine law. So yesterday we talked about sine law. Today we have two scenarios where we're going to use this cosine law. So when do we use cosine law? Well, the first one is when we have two sides and the contained angle. So this is what the contained angle looks like. So if I have triangle ABC, the contained angle is the angle that's made up by these two sides. And you'll notice we don't have a matching pair. I have sine A, but I don't have small a. I don't have any matching C's and I don't have any matching B's. So we can't use that sine law that we used yesterday. So today we're going to use something called cosine law. So here's the version of cosine law I want you to use when you have the unknown side, when you need to find the unknown side. So it simply says that a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. So when you do 2 times b times c times cos a, this is all one number, and you're going to subtract that number. The second scenario where you use cosine law is when you are given all three side lengths. When you're given all three side lengths, you use this version of cosine law. It says that cosine of a, angle A, is equal to b squared plus c squared minus a squared divided by 2bc. Okay, so you fill in what you know and then you solve what you need to. Okay, so for the first example, let's use cosine law to find out the length of small d to the nearest meter. Okay, so we have triangle DEF. Again, I'm not using ABC because the letters are interchangeable. So I have angle D. I need to find the length of small d, which would be on this side over here. And you have small f, you have small e. So here's what the formula looks like. D squared equals e squared f squared minus 2ef cos angle d. So that's how you interchange the letters. And then you just fill in. E is 7 squared, 5 squared, minus 2 times 7 times 5 times cos 43. And then to get it by itself, you square root the whole thing. So your calculators can do this very simply and put brackets where they need to. And at the end of the day, you're going to get D is equal to or approximately equal to 5 centimeters. Okay, so make sure your calculators can do that. Everybody's is a little different, so just play with your calculator and make sure that you get the same answer. Okay, so for the situation where you're given all three side lengths, I use PQR just to change up the letters again. I'm given the three side lengths. Find angle R to the nearest degree. So I need to find this angle right in here. So isolate R, cosine R is equal to P squared, which is 5.9, Q squared, which is 6.2, minus R squared, which is 3.2 squared, divided by 2 times P times Q. Okay, so then what that looks like when you insert all the numbers. And again, use your calculators to get a number. This is going to be a decimal. Once you get that decimal, use the inverse cos or cos -1, and you'll find that angle R is 31 degrees. Okay, so practice those. I give you only a few questions to do, 299, 2, 3, and 5. At the end of the three sections, submit it in the 5.4 assignment folder. Submit it all together, please. Just makes my life a lot easier and easier to keep track so I don't miss anything. Okay, again, if you have any questions, message me and we'll work through it, okay? Hope you guys are doing well and we'll talk soon.